Good morning, everyone. I, Jyotiranjan Naik, paper ID 232 from Odisha University of Technology and Research, Bhubaneswar. So my paper ID is 232 and I am going to discuss about the topic on predictive analysis, predictive analytics in healthcare system. So before coming to the topic, I will discuss some points regarding the introduction about my topic and the research literature survey. In the literature survey, I have taken lots of paper to get the idea how to improve the computer system which will work with the associate with the healthcare system. So by getting some knowledge, I follow some papers, and after the extraction of knowledge I go to the proposed methodology. Then I did the experiment and I get the experimental result, and I conclude the conclusion here. Then I cited some reference. What are the paper I have taken for the knowledge? So basically, the healthcare system is used to promoting a well-being and for a economics stability and the social cohesion and the individual prosperity. So it ensures that it timely access to medical services and prevent the disease which spread globally, and what exactly the safeguard for the public health and which promotes the preventive care. So early the computer system were used for the administrative task and the statistical analysis by taking the parameter like size, cost and the limited processing power based on their complexity. Since 1980s to present onwards, basically the computer system have been used for the medical imaging, like improving the diagnostic accuracy and the faster processing. So edge computing and the distributed computing revolutionized the healthcare ecosystem, which enabling the faster diagnosis, which improve treatment outcomes and the service like real-time patient monitoring. And the grid computing has also accelerated the evolution of healthcare system by allowing the hospital and the vast amounts of the clinical data, aiding the disease prediction, early diagnostics and the preventing the interventions. Uh, as comparison to edge computing and grid computing, the statistical algorithms provided insights to the patient care, treatment effectiveness, and the overall healthcare system performance. However, they need more robust and suited real-time data analysis. Basically, artificial intelligence and the machine learning are the techniques which increasing uh, basically used to the disease prediction, prevention, and population of health management. So hybrid models combining the AI techniques to enhance the diagnostics accuracy and optimize the healthcare operation and personalize the treatment and facilitate the remote services and the drug discovery and improve the security measures. So these are the papers I have taken for the literature survey to extract my knowledge. In the paper 1, it is proposed a hybrid technique that combines k nearest neighbor algorithm, which is basically known as the most popular algorithm, that is KNN, and by the Bayesian methods and the genetics algorithm. In the technique, they improve the classification performance by removing the data, making the learning harder, and allowing the fresh data collection based on the available data. Uh, The paper number 2 I have taken, which is published in the 2017, which is basically created to the hybrid classification system combining the relief and the offset, which is known as the relief and offset for RFRAs techniques to detect the heart disease. The system performed the better than the other common classifier regarding the accuracy, sensitivity, and the specificity. Again, in the paper, I have taken the paper 3, which is also published in 2017. That is used to develop a hybrid classification method that combines the decision tree like DT and the Navier NV techniques. The method divides the fitness data into two groups based on the unique properties and which submits categorized data to the Navier and that method is used for the further classification. The hybrid classifiers improve the accuracy by 15.79% as compared to the decision tree, which taken the 3.6% of as compared to the Navier. In the paper I have taken in the paper number 4, it is used the machine learning algorithm, which is namely random forest RF, and the decision tree, which is a hybrid model to make the educated judgment for the accurate forecast, and their hybrid prediction model, which is achieved the accuracy of 88.7%. Also, in the paper number 5, the proposed model based on the random forest algorithm, which is a linear method properties to enhance the prediction accuracy of cardiovascular disease detection. They have also achieved the accuracy of 88% 7%. And the paper number 6, which is created a hybrid AI model for COVID-19 prediction by enhancing the infected model with the LSTM networks and the language processing, natural language processing, which is basically known as the NLP. The model aims to minimize the prediction of error and improve the accuracy with the prediction compatibility with the actual epidemic instances, which compared to classify the epidemic models. The COVID-19 outbreak led to the severe government measures, including the prediction of new cases. So these by taking these papers, I got the accuracy level is up to 87% and below. They are not touching the top level of accuracy like 100% or 95% above. So so I think this is the main research gap of this paper. So I worked on this paper to improve the accuracy. So that's why I taken the proposed model, which is a comparative analysis of hybrid and non-hybrid and statistical models. So in healthcare system, it has witnessed a surge in interest and the number of studies which exploring the diverse methodology to enhance the forecasting accuracy. So having done all the literature review, it became a singular approach may need to be revised in computing the dynamic inherent in the healthcare data. So LSTM models exhibit the um, LSTM models are capturing the temporal dependency, and the RIM models excels in the modeling linear trends. So this motivated me. Basically, it is the main motivation to do this paper to see how the RIM and the LSTM would perform in the COVID-19 dataset. The comparison of hybrid, non-hybrid and the statistical model, it is shown in the table in the next slide. Basically, the performance of the non-hybrid model reach up to 100% of accuracy. So here is the table and the paper I have taken. The accuracy level up to 6.61.40, 88.70, 88.70, 98.60, 74.17. So this is up to mark below 90%. So in my model, So it does the accuracy up to 100%, 95%, 91%. So the model I have used hybrid, non-hybrid model and the statistical model. Here in the this paper table represent the accuracy achieved in case of hybrid, non-hybrid and the statistical model. So here is my result I have mentioned here. We evaluate the performance of the both RMA and the LSTM model in World Wide Web by taking the data set of COVID-19 coronavirus disease which analyzed. So I have also mentioned in another table what are the data set I have taken, from where I take that data set. So here come to the result part. In the figure 1, the graph shows that COVID-19 for the total number of global cases. And the figure 2 compare the actual viruses predicted number of cases using the LSTM model as seen in this figure. The error is quite less, and in the figure 3 it compares the actual viruses predicted number of cases using the RMA model. So this figure shows that the error is slightly more than the LSTM model when dealing with the 10 million or more number of MAP is often meaningful to the MAE. So here this because of MAP is a percentage based metric that provides a relative measure of the error, which making it more interpretable and comparable across different dataset. As an absolute error measure, MAE so may not give the clear sense and the relative accuracy when it is dealing with the significant large values. So here I have mentioned the parameters and its description. That data set I have taken from World Health Organization WHO from the world meter. So this is the data source, and the data set dimension is 275 by 448. The document size up to 555 kilobyte KB, and the number of data set I have taken only the one from who, WHO. So here I conclude that this paper we have explored. It is a time series forecasting method for the COVID-19 dataset, which source from the world meter from WHO, World Health Organization. We undertook a comparative analysis of two prominent models like LSTM and RMA, and the primary objective is to determine the efficiency of each model in capturing the dynamic patterns which inherent in the pandemic data. So our findings to demonstrate that LSTM outperformed so RIMA in providing more accurate and robust prediction. So our explorations support the efficiency of LSTM as a potent tool in the forecasting of COVID-19, offering the enhanced the accuracy and adaptability compared to the RIMA model. So these are the reference I have taken to extract my knowledge and get the prediction in case of accuracy of data, and I reach the accuracy up to 100%. So thank you very much.